everybody. Again, it is Carene here, and I am joined today by a very familiar face from countless ISC productions and also an ISC board member, Mr. Nikhil Pai. Hello.
Yay, thank you. Hey guys.
So, first off, I just really want to congratulate you on an incredible job in the Summer Festival, where you not only played Romeo, but you were also the cinematographer. Like, what?
Yeah. It was a lot. And like one of the editors too. It was a lot.
Just doing all of the things.
Yeah, just all of the things, because why not? Why not? We all have to be, multi-hyphenates in this time, so why not?
Yes, especially now. Very true. Well, on
Thank you
our
very much.
ISC filmed projects, can you tell us a little bit more about what exploring filmed projects means for ISC right now?
Yeah, I think it's a couple of things. So the first is obviously we are an artist company, right? So in this time, the of COVID, like artists have really been, shut out of a lot of what we do. So even though we're not, frontline workers, we believe that our work is really valuable. So for us, we really wanted to be able to have our community feel things and laugh and enjoy themselves. So that was the first thing. The second thing was it provides us an opportunity to kind of look at what we do with Shakespeare and the classics in a different way, in a different medium. And this idea of Romeo and Juliet was born out of Melissa's idea of how do people today communicate. So it all went back to our Follies fundraiser, and she texted me. She was like, I have this great idea of the balcony scene via text messages, and that's perfect for Romeo and Juliet in today's society. So it provides us an opportunity to look at Shakespeare in a different way. And lastly, it gives us the opportunity to connect with our fans and our community, because that's why we do this. It's our mission to bring Shakespeare to everyone, because Shakespeare belongs to everyone. So we really wanted to make sure that we were keeping up with our commitment to our Los Angeles-based community. And that's, and going forward, that's kind of what we want to continue to strive to.
Yes, and that's so important. And speaking of community, I know, again, as I mentioned earlier, you are an ISC board member and you actually serve as the outreach committee chair. COVID has definitely changed the way that we can engage with our community. So can you tell us a little bit more about what you've been working on during this time as outreach committee chair?
Yeah. I'm sure everyone has been living online now. And so what we are planning on doing is to have a larger online presence. And primarily that's going to be with our shows. Like, we're going to continue. We have Dickens coming up. And in the spring, we are going to be doing a online version of Macbeth. And up until we're able to actually do shows in the park again with a live audience. But we're still going to continue to put out our productions. And then on a smaller scale, we're going to be moving to creating content for places like YouTube, where we're going to be having the idea is that we're going to have educational content in there. We're going to have smaller videos for our own creative things, maybe some music, maybe some reactions to things. But we're going to increase our online presence on YouTube for our company.
Yes, I'm so excited about that. Personally speaking, as an educator, I'm really thrilled to just see how ISC explores providing different materials and tools for actors and students who are just starting to navigate Shakespeare in middle school and high school. I think that's so exciting.
Yeah, I mean, like one of the things that I think ISC does so well is we make Shakespeare fun. If you've ever come to our shows in the park, Shakespeare is not what you learned in your classroom. Shakespeare is irreverent. It's fun.
Yes.
It's you know it's a blast. It is a festival. Shakespeare is there to make you feel all of the feels and feel good at the end and have an experience with your community. And so that's what we want to bring to our YouTube channel, is to engage, especially students, because I'm a teacher too, and I want to be able to say, okay, you want to learn what this monologue means. Go here. This is a good explanation of what this monologue means. Or you want to know what iambic pentameter is? Here's a fun way of learning what that is. So that's what we want to do, is we want to create this engagement with our community that Shakespeare is fun and exciting, and you too can experience and learn it and be able to do it and maybe throw it up as one of your party tricks or something like that.
That's right. Shakespeare is the ultimate party trick.
Know, right?
Pulling it out. We can't do it. Well, the last thing that I wanted to ask you about, because we're talking about all of this virtual programming and exploring film and YouTube and all of that, how do you think that is going to affect ISC's commitment to live theater?
I don't think that our live element is going anywhere. We are a theater company, so we are going to continue to put up theater shows whenever we can. But I do think that bringing in technology into our shows might be something in the future, because we're learning as we go. This is not only us struggling to make content. We're actually learning how to approach our work in a different way. And I don't think that it will be a separate thing. I think we will bring in what we learn throughout this phase of our art making. We'll bring that into the park as well, or maybe into the studio. Yeah. So I think they're going to be intertwined, but don't worry, we're still going to be in the park. We're still going to be having fun with you guys, and sitting on your blankets, and stealing your food, and hanging out with you during intermission and all of that stuff. So yeah, we are so looking forward to coming back on stage and being in front of a live audience, because you guys are our life's blood. You guys are our
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for all of that, Nikhil. Honestly, that it made me feel so warm and fuzzy, because I'm like, I know that we're exploring all of this during this time, which is a crazy, unprecedented time, of course. But I know that once we come through this, we will have learned so many new things, and we will be so much more appreciative for live theater and sharing space, because that's what I miss the most, is sharing.
Oh, I miss it so much.
In the rehearsal room, on stage, with the audience, there's nothing like it. So that makes me feel really good to hear that.
Yeah.
For those of you watching, please, if you can, consider making a donation to us as well.
Yes.
So that we can keep bringing you this content. We haven't stopped since, COVID started. We've still been providing content, and we're going to keep doing that. So please consider making a donation.
Yes, our company is your company. So please donate if you can.
That's right. All right, Nikhil, I will see you soon, hopefully in the interwebs, and then eventually in person. Thank you.
No doubt about it. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.